Good day, fellas. I hope you are ready for your daily dose of skill, and today we are going to play with a Strv tier 9 sniper schnitzel, probably the most accurate tank in the tier 9. Speaking about the accuracy, well, maybe close to, maybe the second most accurate tank would be Waffle, but this is in completely different level, if I can say so. You are going in your siege mode, you are getting yourself pistachio, and you are chilling and punishing literally every single person. This is how you are playing with this vehicle, and we will try to show how, and hopefully we will make this tank work. Now, what is very good thing about this tank, obviously accuracy. I said that already, right? The DPM of the tank is also fine, it is not bad whatsoever, so everything is looking kind of alright. Now, agility of the tank and need to go into the siege mode to do some damage. It's not frontline warrior unless you are playing against the tier 7s. And you are fighting against the tanks who doesn't have gun bigger than 1 to 2 millimeters, right? I'm speaking about the caliber, obviously. If you are fighting against someone who has caliber bigger than 120 millimeters, like 1 to 2 and up, that pretty much means they can shred you like hot knife through the butter. Or alternatively, if someone is shooting heat. So, this tank is weak against the big boy guns, and this tank is weak against the heat ammunition, and this definitely needs to be highlighted. There is no other way, right? Now in this situation, looking into all of this, I have a feeling enemies are going to make a hardcore pressure here, and the question is how we can get some use of all this. I have a thinking process ahead of us. By the way, every single guy, apart Chieftain and Charfooter, will shred me like hot knife through the butter. I cannot do absolutely anything for them. That is a bit of the problem. And what I would love to see, for them getting involved. And you know what? I need to run. If I won't run, this is game over already. So we are running for our life like there is no tomorrow. Now, we will need to figure out what kind of double bush to use. By the way, very important thing, camo. Camo of this vehicle is actually pretty decent. Well, pretty decent is kind of underestimate of how good the camo is on this tank. It is extremely good. It is excellent, if you know what I mean. So, this is a bad thing. And I can tell you why is it a bad thing. Because enemies are going to make a hardcore pressure for us, and there is absolutely nothing what we could do about this. Unfortunately. We need to escape. We will try to do our best in order to escape from here. Although, you know what? Not fully. This is the position where I want to play. Now, this might look silly skill-wise. The thing is, I am safe. The thing is, I am safe from all snipers. He cannot penetrate me unless he has heat. If I am pointing at him, he cannot do shit for me. I know it sounds very weird, but this is how you are playing with this vehicle. You can bully tanks who doesn't have good enough caliber to deal with you. Although T30 can penetrate me automatically. It doesn't care about anything, so keep this in mind. And the most important thing with this tank destroyer is not to panic. Actually, it is important thing with every tank destroyer out there not to panic. But this one especially, you know, just keep facing towards the enemy and you are going to be completely fine. By the way, this gun is laser, I'm telling you. You are hitting pretty much absolutely everything, and you are having the time of your... I meant to say this gun is the worst gun in the world of tanks. You cannot hit absolutely anything, and there is no chance you can hit something. Excuse me? Excuse me, sir? 140 saying, pardon, lady, pardon. I need to go in front, you know. Okay, we got this. Siege mode on. Getting gun depression, spanking him like there is no tomorrow. I don't really think he could penetrate me, so I'm not even going to bother to do something about this. I'm going to look straight to him. He's not very happy. He's considering his life choices. As you can see, he's not penetrating us. And now we are going to go in. You see, this is very important thing to know caliber of the enemies. For example, 1 to 2 has 1 to ST2 has 1 to 2 millimeter caliber he can penetrate us however he pleases and however he wants. But I don't really mind this too much. I am just going to go for him because it is kind of game over already, and I don't really mind. Yeah, you can penetrate me, I don't care. Unlucky. That was just pure RNG playing towards us, and in the most positive and the best way. And now we are just pumping the damage like there is no tomorrow. Remember to fix your fuel tanks all the time because you are going to burn like a barn. So you do not want to do that, and in the end of the day we are fine. Hip hip hooray. Oh, look at this. Oh, look at this. Here you go. This is how you are dancing with the Strv because you cannot raise your PP. Score time. And let's see what kind of score do we have. Ace Vanker, Sniper Schnitzel, Confederate, 4.8 thousand damage, 1.5 thousand assisting damage. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful start for this vehicle. Absolutely. Very, very nice. Top by experience, top by the damage, and we made quite a bit of the profits as well, although most of the profits are coming from completing daily missions. So that is obvious, I guess. Excellent performance. Here you go. This is what Swedish tank destroyers can do. And honestly, quickly speaking about the 4 of the tank destroyers from the Sweden, this and this, both of them have armor, and with both of them you can feel comfortable, and if you know you are fighting against the small PP, you are relatively fine. This tank has a bit of armor, but only 90 millimeters and below won't be able to damage you unless they are going to load the gold, and this one is paper. This one is pretty much burstable like there is no tomorrow. I really wanted to add this segment to this video, and now we can go for another one. Okay, we have El Haluf, and I was looking into matchmaking for a second, and I was thinking what I supposed to do, and I was and I came to the conclusion enemies have a lot of heavies, a lot of mediums and tank destroyers, no light tanks. So this is kind of minimizing playing ability over there. So what am I thinking? I am thinking of playing this completely differently. By the way, never cross like I cross here. Never ever ever cross like I just crossed here. It's just not worth it. Risk is way too high, but I felt like why not? I am going to go into the heavy line and I will try to play with this vehicle. Now, the main reason why am I going to do so is because my tank has a bit of armor against the low caliber guns, and in the same time, looking into the guns, they do not have that many of the big boys. Super Conqueror cannot do absolutely anything for us. He can penetrate me, that is bad thing, but it's okay, we are punishing him. Let's see what we can do here and who will try to cross. I simply made a decision to be way more aggressive in this situation. I know I said it is not necessarily worth it, or it's not necessarily a greatest idea to go for it, but in certain situations it can work. Even against the Super Conqueror, he needs to hit our cupola in order to deal with us. It is not necessarily a bad thing for us to just simply go for it and just to show some dominance against the enemy forces in a way, right? I know it sounds weird and everything, but this is how you could potentially play with this vehicle. Also, we have a Yoch tank in the side. Actually not Yoch, but 777, who can penetrate us easily. Look at this. Now we are going to simply play aggressively. I know, once again, it goes against the main rule of the triangle, never use the keyboard and stay near the base. I get it, but sometimes you need to do different decisions. You know, you simply need to make different decisions in order to be successful, and I think, speaking about this game, this is exactly how we need to do the things. F in the chat for Italian tank destroyer. I have a feeling he is literally getting slaughtered here, and he should be dead very, very soon. Oh, actually he survived. Impressive, my man. Impressive. Okay, we are still chilling and we are still having a relatively great time here. There is no need for us to go even more involved, especially when we have such a great angles to play here. It is completely fine. We have all time in the world of tanks. If I would cross like this, what is the chance I can deal with them? I think big one, let's go. He might spank me for 200 or 300, doesn't really matter, we are getting involved. But what is bad thing? He has heat, and what heat means for us, that means it is no bueno. So it is very important thing to highlight the things, right? Okay, let's try to craft a tiny touch better angle. Okay, you can go if you want to. No, you don't want to. Okay, then I will. Good, let's see. Cool, very, very nice. Ooh, Jack Tiger in the back. Okay, that makes sense. Thank you very much for information. So there is only one angle how we could be, how we can go for them. And this is this angle. Let's try to make it work. Hi, how are you doing, buddy? Enjoying yourself? Me too, thank you very much. Okay, he managed to penetrate me, which is not the best thing ever, but I don't really think I can change something about this. Good, another easy shot, very, very nice. No, one more maybe. He's aiming for my cupola. The thing is, Super Conqueror in very, very close distance, he can simply bang us like there is no tomorrow, speaking about the cupola shots, you see? I believe we had a couple of the shots towards the cupola and they simply banged us. Actually, no, that was the only one shot into cupola, other shot went into the lower plate. Doesn't really change anything. Skill, your team is winning, I know. Skill, would you get as much use as you got now if you would make a decision to snipe from the back? I have no doubts. I would not be able to get as much use as I got in this game by playing aggressively, right? One more thing which I am not really used to, and I need to test the things out. Whenever you are getting maps like this, view range is actually becoming kind of irrelevant. So I think I would change the binos for turbo or something else, because this can make life so much easier for this tank destroyer for sure. TVP is clipping someone out, it doesn't really matter for us, at least I don't really think it matters. And now what I am thinking about going and saying hello for him straight into the face. Skill, how you could do that? I could pretty much find the angle. Do I want to do this? I mean, it will make me killed probably. If I would go like this... TVP, please don't pay attention. TVP, please don't pay attention. TVP, please don't pay attention. Our team is losing, by the way. I just noticed that. Oi, 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 how things swiftly change it. Okay. I really do not like the situation where we are sitting at now. Meanwhile, Jack Tiger, greetings. How are you doing? Do you have rotation mechanism? Track. Beautiful. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm probably dead, but I'm going for it and I'm trying to escape. Bad decision by me. Bad decision by me. I was too greedy. I needed to simply track him and I needed to try to escape. After the track, I needed to go back and to prepare for this TVP over there. That's what I did. This is the mistake which I have done. Unfortunate, but I need to accept my responsibility for being silly goose. I misplayed this game. Shame. And we are coming up with defeat. Quite shame, but unfortunately I cannot change absolutely anything. Now I can tell you one thing. If I would have a field modifications, I would probably ditch the binos for turbo and everything would be fine in this situation. That's what I am thinking, speaking about this game. Anyways, 3,500 damage, 500 assisting damage. Enemies managed to win this game. TVP, Progetto, Jack Tiger, Grille, good job. Last stand. Excellent last stand for the enemies, right? We are second by the damage, we are second by experience, we made some profits as well, and I think, well, I don't think, I know in the end of the battle I messed up and I decided to be way too aggressive. Oh well, what can you do? No complaints, no regrets. This is the second game which we had with Strv, or at least the second game which you are seeing, and let's teleport for a third one. And this is not the map you want to see with a Strv. This is definitely not the map you would like to play with this. When the maps are so small and overall it is extremely hard to do anything with any triangle unless you have armor like Bob Jet. Go in front and beat the living crap out of everyone. Yeah, this is going to be complicated. Obviously, we are not going to give up. We are going to fight for our happiness and for our score. This is the plan, this is the hope, and this is the dream. So, first things first, what we are going to see someone crossing like this or someone overall getting spotted. I am pretty confident about this gun. You can hit shots like this without bigger problems whatsoever. And I am confident about this tank. Don't mind baboon passing. And I am pretty confident about this tank abilities to simply hit shots like this, right? This is very, very nice. Now the Su is going to take one for the team. He is priority for me. Beautiful shot. Excellent. Now how about the standard B? Oh yes, that is a beautiful pixel. How are you doing? Yeah, this tank is like a laser. And the funny thing is, I do not shoot gold. If I will shoot gold, it is going to be even more accurate. Because, oh, actually one very, very interesting thing. I was about to say the gold has even better shell velocity, but in this kind of situation it's not the case. Gold has slower shell velocity than the standard ammunition. This is very rare occurrence, and we should highlight this as well, I would say. Wow, I did not even knew that. Well, you are living and you are learning, right? Okay, let's see. If a shoot. Hashem with a derp gun. I see. Well, I can tell you one thing. After this, Hashem will see us hitting him and he will say, ooh, maybe I went for a bad tank here. Okay. Okay, buddy. Okay, buddy. Never mind. Hashem is still fine. Hashem can hit those shots like there is no tomorrow. I'm taking my words back, fellas. I was flexing with my O2 accuracy or whatever accuracy I had, and Hashem is saying, a stat is just a number. Oy, 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 oy. Good job, buddy. Good job. Okay, what is the goal for us at this point? We are going to load the high explosive ammunition and we are going to spank this Su-130. I really doubt he's going to react in time. If he will, I will lose 500 hit points. If he won't, then we are going to be completely fine. You can climb here without too much speed. You don't need that much speed to climb, especially whenever you are in the siege mode. I think we can just like a tractor. Beautiful, very, very nice, and we are in position. I am very, very well aware of this guy sitting here. Wow, not bad, buddy, not bad. Where are you? Unfortunately, I did not manage to outspot him, which is very, very, very interesting thing. Although, luckily for us, that I found him. He's right there. I found him. How are you doing? Yeah. Beautiful. Very, very nice. Actually, I did not found him. I think I just simply missed the shot and I did not have high explosive loaded. That's why. Anyways, trying to get a bit closer, and this is kind of game over. Yeah, one of those situations when you cannot do that much things. It doesn't really matter how much you would love to or how much you want to, in a way. Meanwhile, ally AMX-65T, he's a submarine. Well, I hope he enjoyed his swim. And now we are going to try to figure out how we can deal with this object. Object is sitting here. Our Hashem is dead. Whoa. You naughty piglet. Not bad. Not bad, buddy. Not bad. Okay. I dare you to fight with me. Come here. Come here, buddy. We can have a conversation and we can have a fight. That was a strong one. I did not saw that one coming. I see this AMX in the bag, but this AMX, I just do not care about him. Now the question is, will the Skoda load heat? If he is loading heat, I'm dead. If he is not loading heat, which he isn't, we are going to be fine. As you can see, we are trying to dodge the damage and we are feeling completely alright. AMX should be, Leo should be able to deal with him. Now AMX has 400 alpha damage gun, more likely. I see Skoda survived, that's bad. MX have more likely 400 alpha damage, but it doesn't really matter for us. We are going to spank him. Now, we are going to turn to the other side for obvious reasons, because Skoda is about to peek for us, but unfortunately, in the end of the day, we did not manage to do that much use. Okay. Speaking about this game, once again, unfortunately, not the map where you would be able to do that much stuff with a triangle, right? Speaking about this map, and there is nothing to say to it. We played with in 8 line, we tried to aim our shots properly, and this is as much as we managed to craft from this game. Well, that's what we have, fellas. I'm a bit disappointed, but I believe I need to show games like this as well, not to give you a false understanding this tank is good absolutely everywhere in Kempenovka for days. You might have games like this as well. There is nothing what you can change about this. Anyways, let's teleport to the scoreboard. And we're back from the third battle, fellas. 3.2 thousand damage once again. Not what I was looking for, but it is how it is. We finished at 4th by experience. We finished at 2nd by the damage. Considering it was Abbey, it is not bad whatsoever. And we made some profits as well. All in all, our session with the Strv was pretty successful, I would say. We made the tank work. You are seeing 3 best games out of 4. There was 1 fail from my side when I simply did not manage to do absolutely anything, but I am feeling very, very happy with this performance and overall what we have done. It wasn't bad, and I hope that gave you a bit of the understanding how to play with a Strv, and you can actually be aggressive with this vehicle as well, which is definitely a positive thing if you would ask me. Anyways, thank you very much for watching. I hope you had a great time, and I hope you enjoyed yourself, and see you very, very soon. Skill is out for today. Peace.